Aakrit, very nice to talk to you. Just tell us something about your background.
Sure. So my name is Aakrit Vaish. Um, Most recently, up until a month and a half back, I used to run Flurry India. So Flurry is a US headquartered company. We are the biggest or rather, Flurry is the biggest mobile analytics company in the world, and we also are one of the biggest mobile advertising companies in the world. I started working at Flurry about 3 years back in San Francisco when we were still a startup, and then moved to India in 2011 to start Flurry's India operations and build a team over here for various functions. I left Flurry at the end of June, so about 6 weeks back, to pursue a bunch of things, including starting my own company. So right now I'm in the middle of a transition phase. I just took a month off traveling, and I'm just back on ground, trying to figure out next steps. Once I moved back to India, I started investing in startups locally. I've made about 6 investments. Extremely early stage, pre-revenue, very small team. Like to work with teams in a very early stage. And that's how I met Gaurav as well about a year back. That's the story, and we get to how flat.to happened.
Alright. So what made you take that dive from a high-paying job into the uncertain world of angel investment?
Angel investment is not a job, right? So I mean, that was just something in the parallel, and that will keep going on in the parallel. That's something that honestly, it wasn't a planned effort. I just came upon it. A lot of entrepreneurs and especially on the mobile side started reaching out, asking questions about, hey, how does this work in mobile? How do you make an app? How do you market an app? And as part of that, I got involved in the whole startup community, and I saw some opportunities, and felt like investing. So really, just honestly came upon it. I never really typically look for deals that much. I'm not part of any angel groups or anything like that. It just sort of happened where I liked some people, liked some companies, and invested in them. And then quitting the job was always a plan at some point. I just didn't know when that point will come. Flurry was a great opportunity, a great company. It still is an amazing company to work at overall. We're growing very fast, but then I just felt that at this stage of my life it was time for me to move on and focus on getting my own ventures running.
Alright. So when you invest in a company, what are the main things that you look at before you decide to do that?
Yeah, I think for me, getting along with the founders is most important. I mean, I don't really care about ideas so much. As long as I can sit with some guy for like a couple of hours, and even just talk about random stuff beyond business and companies. That's most important, because I feel that it's because the stage that I invest in is very very early, right? Where things can change a lot down the line. Like ideas can change, products can change, companies can change. So you want to make sure you get along with the promoter. That's at least one of my biggest criteria. And second being the market itself that the company is trying to focus on. So the idea will always change because, like I said, it's very early, right? But as long as you're in a market that is big, that has the potential to become big, right? That's what excites me. So it's really at the stage that I come in is all about how I get along with the founder, how much we like each other, and second is how big the market they're trying to tackle, and then from then on, we'll see.
So it would be a safe assumption to say that both Gaurav and Gaurav's idea attracted you to flat.to.
Gaurav and Gaurav's market. The idea was, we've changed the idea, I think, a few times since the first time that we met. We've been working on it for over a year, right? So it's changed multiple times, but it was more about just Gaurav's perseverance to build something and start something, and as well as, can't go wrong with real estate as a market, right? So just those two things is just what attracted me, and it's still a very long journey, just getting started.
And where do you see flat.to going in the distant future?
I only know about the next 2 weeks. Beyond that is very difficult because right now we are in the stage of a startup which is I would say hyper growth, right? Right now it's almost like we've got a product, we've got some initial traction, some very good response from the market. So all we have to do right now is just scale on all fronts. And then as we scale, as we move along, as we get more feedback from our users, from our customers, we'll see which way to go. Honestly, it's difficult to tell at this point where we will go. But right now our focus remains clear, which is to solve the, on the consumer side, the problem for college students to find flats, and on the broker side to really sort of help them solve their distribution and marketing problem. So they are the only two things we're focused on right now, but this could take so many different forms down the line.
All right, that was good.
Okay, great.